Because I like glass. That's why. It was easy. I didn't like carpenter work. I like doing glazing. If you don't love what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing it. I've always been fascinated with glazing. When I was a kid, I'd drive down the freeway to the cell, and I always said, I'm going to do that someday.
Yeah.
I told myself. I did. And I did it. I got into this in 1986. It's actually when I started. It could have been 83. I can't remember. We did auto glass, and then we got into just doing like residential glass. And then from there, we got into storefronts. Well, Judd came on much later. He was actually working for some other companies. He's working with the union, matter of fact, trying to gather up more workers.
Glazing is just part of who we are. I remember when I was non-union, probably a year before I joined the union, I was working at a glass shop, and I was making $9 an hour. And I remember saying that to myself, if I could make $10 an hour, I'd be set. I'm glad that I didn't go in the military. I'm glad I didn't go to college. I'm glad that I did this because it's given me the life that I have now, and I couldn't imagine any different. With my kid, my son, that's what I told him. Either go to college, become a doctor, a lawyer, or a glazer. Those are your options.
Yeah.
Both my grandpas was glazers. My dad's a glazer. I got a couple uncles in glazer, so I was like, I guess it's my turn to be a glazer.
Yeah. What has been, one of the biggest benefits you've seen from being union?
Definitely being able to, have the proper care for the workers is the biggest part, because, I know that it's a dangerous line of work, and being able to, get the proper medical insurance and know that I will be taken care of by both the union and my employer is one of the biggest benefits in my opinion.
Sure enough, he might have actually joined younger than me, so I'm pretty excited about that. Like knowing that he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Right? And, like the same thing with my father. I mean, he's in the union too. Probably the best feedback from customers is repeated work. I think we're very fortunate. It's taken us the better part of a decade to build the crew that we have now. They're good for the company. They work hard, so they know what to expect.
I try to keep my workers. I don't try to change them up. When we get busy here pretty soon, we're going to have to think about that. Getting another journeyman or apprentice, but it's so hard, you don't know them.
The union has definitely offered a much higher caliber of worker. That doesn't mean all workers are equal, but it means that if you find the right crew, then you know what the expectation can be. You never stop learning. Like there's new stuff coming out all the time. So once you get something figured out, something new comes. And like watching my son go through the apprenticeship, watching him learn, it's pretty cool. The training's getting better. They're teaching people more. There's better techniques. They're making it less demanding physically on the people. There's more equipment to do the stuff. So it's becoming safer. Because I remember when I did my apprenticeship, I had little pamphlets I filled out. It's crazy now, like the things my kids are learning. We're learning better methods for doing things, safer ways of doing it. And I like that because I had lots of stitches.
Yeah.
Lots of stitches.
If you know an old glazer, they probably have at least a 9-inch scar somewhere on their body from glass.
My son's a lot better. He's the future of this company. I made that really clear. Like he's on a fast learning curve. I want to get him situated.
So yeah, I think we're probably right about where we want to be right now. Like I said, we got a lot of nice little jobs, but they're not easy to get. They're tough. These guys have to get on the job site when we get these and make sure they get the job done in time.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that a little closer right now just to see how we're doing.
All these tools at our disposal so that everybody can feed their families.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to make the owners money, make our families money, and do a good job for the people that are buying our products.
Yeah, that's very well said.